Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bud, man. Join the team before you light the green. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all see it. I got scammed by an inmate for 2 years. But before we get into this video, how can something like this happen to a woman? I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna show you. All right, so this is the woman, right? I know you dark-skinned brothers love a thick, light-skinned black woman, voluptuous. I know y'all love them. I know you do. They sitting up. Here you go. But this is her, and she said this is her problem. The men she like, right? Now, I'm not saying these dudes is bad dudes or nothing because I don't know them or whatever. But, like, let's just be real, dog. If your daughter bring home this Negro, this guy, or this guy, let's just call a spade, man. You know that man about to do your daughter dirty, bro. They young. They look like the dudes that hit everything on college campuses. When I was in school and things of that nature, this is what the girls like, you know? Just the 20% of men that they complain about. Look, hold up. See? I know, hey, bro. I know y'all boys, man. I know y'all boys. I read the comments. For real.
Story time on how I let an inmate scam me for almost 2 years of my life. This all happened back in 2024 when I first decided I wanted to be a correction officer. Don't get me wrong. When I first started, I thought I was going to be one of the hardest officers. You can't tell me shit. And for about a year, I was doing good.
I just want to stop it real quick. If your girl is a correctional officer, bro, that did it. There's no way that you can compete with dudes in jail that just got time all day to just perfect their game. There's no way, bro. A lot of our women, no offense to y'all, bro, but I got partners that's in jail. And, you know, I was ignorant back in the day. I used to get on my phone and go live with them on Instagram. Tell your friend, let me put some money on your friend books. I've seen it, bro. And these ain't no hood rats. These women, you know,
I call this nigga Tyler. Tyler was about 6'3" on the skinnier side, and he was a mixed race, black, and something else. Tattoos on the neck, fine. And don't get me wrong, there was a lot of fine men in that prison, but it was something about him. Now, when I first saw him, I already knew he was on bullshit. But he did little shit to get my attention, but I will always cuss him out every time. One specific time where I gave him a direct order, and I put some curse words in it, some razzle dazzle, and the man turned around and he said,
"Girl, stop playing with me."
Girl, something about that. Something about that hit my toxic side. I don't know what it was. But don't get me wrong, I wasn't invested just yet. I really was trying to make sure that I stayed on my P's and Q's, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm dead ass wrong, because I knew damn well he wasn't looking for me like that, because I'm gonna show you what I look like then. Bitch, I was dead ass wrong. And I had no sense of self-worth. But then it's really still on me because I let it go for so long.
Dog, that's an inmate's dream right there, man. Give me them broken with no self-worth and low self-esteem, and I can show you what I can do. That's bro. I'm already knowing, dog. Y'all gotta understand, bro. Hood niggas, bro, don't ever convince yourself that them dudes is not smart, bro. They might read on a 2nd and 3rd grade level, but they got plenty of common sense, bro. I'm telling you, and they know how to talk. Some of these highly educated women don't know her educational background out of their drawers. I done seen this shit happen, bro. Every HBCU is in the hood. Damn near. And the hood niggas that live around these HBCUs smashing a lot of girls at the school. I'm calling it good girls like bad boys. It is what it is, man.
Get straight into it. We went on a full thing of me cussing him out, telling him to leave me alone, him coming and still trying. There was one day he came up to me, you know, he followed me, and I was saying, stop fucking following me. He said, no, I want you. I get what I want, and you're gonna be mine.
Oh, Lord.
Boy, you not getting me. The more and more.
Right then and there, she should have went to see what his charges was. Like, what he in here for? Is he in here for taking it?
The more I was around him, I started to not just like him for his looks, but for his personality. I actually liked him as a person, but I didn't want to let him know that. I started to realize I really started to like him, so I started ignoring him and giving him the silent treatment. On one day that I was ignoring him, he was really trying hard to get my attention, but I was just trying to stay stuck on giving him the silent treatment. He ended up getting mad and storming out of the cafeteria that we were in, and his cellmate came up to me and said, just because we're inmates does not mean that we're not human, and you don't have to ignore us like that. Something about that made him
running game,
made me see his humanity, and that was over with after that. The day after that, he did not come to the cafeteria at all, and then the day after that, he did see me, but he didn't say nothing to me until his cellmate came up to me and asked me how I was doing. When he seen his cellmate was trying to talk to me a little bit, that's when he decided to come up to me and was like, how you doing? And I fucked up and I said, oh, now you want to talk to me today. When I said that, it kind of completely opened up a can of worms, and he immediately realized that I do think about him and I do like him. He gave me his phone number. He said it out loud and he said, text my sister, and I actually want to mess with you. I think you'll be good for me in the world. I get out in 8 months. When this man said he got out in 8 months, it was over with. Fuck it. Story time.
Hey man, listen, dog. It's just crazy to me, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's crazy to me, man. She's making a hard case to argue against what Just Pearly Thing said the other day, even though she got completely demolished by that white woman, Anna. But Pearly Thing's whole thing was this. She was like, black women love to date criminals, dog. And videos like this is why they think that.
This is part 2 on how I let it.
I got a feeling she gonna drag it, dog.
Okay, so after he had basically told me that he only had 8 months left, it was already in my head that I didn't give a fuck no more. Mind you, all of this time that he was talking to me, I never really responded unless I'm telling him to get the fuck out my face or telling him to get the fuck away from me. That shit did not matter to him. It was like somehow he knew, like, even though I'm ignoring him, I'm taking in everything he's saying. Keep in mind, I have wrote this man up before. And I'm gonna tell you why. So there's one specific day.
They be going on all these side journeys, dog. Get to the point, bro.
He was saying some inappropriate things, some freaky things to me about how I like to get aid, and you know what I'm saying, what he'll do to me, you know, when he gets out of jail. And mind you, he said this in front of a lot of people, so automatically I wrote him up. This was a few months ago. The day that he told me he only had 8 months left and he gave me his sister's number, I'm like, oh, I want to see what that's about. So I ended up going home and I downloaded Text Now, and I was using my old phone. I texted his sister on Text Now, and I gave her a code word. The code word was the name that I told him was my first name, and I told him my name was Amber. I texted her Amber, and she just said bet. As soon as she texted me back, I immediately blocked her number. I was just thinking, what the fuck am I doing? I'm tripping. I blocked the number, I deleted the thread, and I deleted the app. The next morning, I was like, okay, we're gonna go back to ignoring him. We're gonna act like I never did this. I remember asking if I can be placed in another spot just so I wouldn't have to see him that day.
How did you get scammed?
Listened. They put me in the same spot I'm in every day. When I seen him, he immediately came up to me and was like, my sister said she texted you and we were trying to get in touch with you while you wasn't answering the phone. I made up something in my head. I said, I'm good on you. I heard about you. I heard that you messing with other guards and you're not finna just make me one of your victims. He got loud. This should have been the first red flag about this man. Ooh, who's the bitch so I can go on and cuss?
The first red flag should have been the fact that he's in jail. No, what the fuck?
Out and charged him up. I immediately started looking around like,
jeez Louise.
Nigga, hush. When I tell you I tried to ignore him after that shit for the rest of the day, I was just telling him to leave me the fuck alone. He started following me like my every move. Bro, why you acting like that? It's not true. I promise that's not true. I've been trying to fuck with you for months.
I know. Man, I'm about to skip to the last part on this.
Fuck that shit up. I remember getting so overwhelmed about the fact that this man is talking to me and following me. I tried to just ask my manager to leave early because I was just getting too overwhelmed and overstimulated. So I just walked out and I was leaving. The way they were, they had to be escorted out or they had to be told when they could leave. There was 2 doors. There was a door where he could leave out of, and there was a door I could only leave out of. This man walked out the door, snuck about that door, and started following me. Literally chased me down. I'm ignoring him, walking fast. All I know is I heard, Amber, come here. And I looked at him like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't fuck with you. And when I call you today, you better answer the phone or I'm gonna blow it up. So you can't blow it up, I already have you blocked. This is part 2.
Say, bro, women, let me tell y'all something. Y'all got an amazing ability to drag a story that should be just 2 minutes long into something that could be 20, 25 minutes long plus. Like, it's crazy to me, man. And I'm gonna prove it to y'all, man. Real talk. On average, how many words a day do men and women speak? And compare and contrast them for me, please. Let's see who speaks more every day. I know it's women, bro, because y'all talk a lot. No offense, bro. I'm just, because this story is too damn long. All right, I was wrong, but they said we be talking about important shit. That's what they said. They said, look, men on average talk more in task-oriented situations, use speech to solve problems, assert status, or exchange info, speak more in public meetings and mixed groups. In other words, being productive. They say y'all, on the other hand, talk more in relationship-oriented context. Girl, you know, Susan and Brad are going through things. Like, nigga, don't care. We don't bring that kind of stuff up in men's conversation. Use speech to build connection process. Yeah, girl, I really feel like you are a strong woman because, like, speak more in private conversations, a close relationship. Girl, come here, let me tell you about somebody. That's what that is, man. You know.
This is part 3 on how I let an inmate scam me for almost 2 years of my life. Okay, so when I got home that night, because I was literally getting off, I ended up deciding I was gonna go to Walmart. So I went to Walmart and I got me like a
side stories, y'all. What the fuck does Walmart have to do with the damn
little phone? Because I did not want my number connected or my phone even connected to him at all.
Okay,
and I
but
went
you
home
have to tell us this.
And I set it up. I texted the number, his sister's number, and I texted her and I said, this is Amber. I would say probably within like 10 minutes, I got a phone call. I declined because I was honestly scared. Then the second phone call, I answered. The first thing I hear when I get on the phone is, hey baby, ooh my baby, you answered the phone, my baby. Red flag. And I'm not gonna lie, at that time I kind of caught that. It was like during this whole situation, I was kind of like tracking what was going on, but I was just not letting myself believe it. I said, boy, please. And he was like, damn, you're not my baby. I said, nigga, I don't even know you. Okay, so at this point we on the phone. He's asking me like, are you gonna mess with me? Are you gonna give me a chance? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna let me get to know you? And I'm just like, I don't know about that. I gotta see what you working with. I gotta see who you are. By the end of the call, it was just basically, you know, a little bit of flirting, playing hard to get, you know, shit like that. At the end of the call, this man was like, all right, baby, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. And then started making kissing noises on the phone. And I was like, I know you fucking lying. I said, nigga, why is you making kisses noises? He was like, man, if I was in that world, you was gonna give me a kiss. And I was like, why the fuck would I kiss you? I don't be kissing. He was like, you gonna give me a kiss if I tell you to give me a kiss? Something in me was like, this nigga is playing with me right now. Like, this nigga think I'm dumb. Okay, so the next day comes.
I think everybody listening to this might think.
And he comes straight up to me. We on the same schedule, the same thing I do every day. He comes up to me and he was like, you look good today. I'm so glad that you finally let me in. So now that he's starting to come up to me more and more throughout the day, I'm like, damn, I'm being a little bit too nice to him. So now if I'm going to be nice to him, I got to be nice to everybody. Which was really weird for me because I was literally the meanest motherfucking officer at that motherfucker.
It's sad, bro. A lot of y'all really take pride in being assholes to people in general. It's sad. I ain't going to hold y'all.
Tell you, I was so mean. People hated me. So for me to be nice out of nowhere, it kind of looked weird. So it was a little bit weird for me to be being nice all of a sudden. I would say by the end of that day, because I was starting to be a little bit more friendlier with everyone else, he started getting upset. He came up to me and he was like, baby, you being too friendly. This don't look good. Mind you,
man, who cares?
Part 2 on how I let an inmate scam me for almost 2 years of my life. After he said that, I hung up and I blocked him. I was really hurt. I was so hurt. But around this time, it was Thanksgiving, and I had already planned on spending Thanksgiving with his mom. So I sent her a message saying that I didn't want to spend it with him anymore and that me and Tyler broke up. His mother and his sister was not having that. She said that he does not run shit at this house You are family, and if you want to come to Thanksgiving, you better come. Matter of fact, she said you are coming. She said you don't cry over him, and you bring your ass down here, and you have...
All right, y'all, we not finishing this story. I apologize, because, dog, I thought this was finna be something, you know? But long story short, him using her for 2 years for money so that he can put bets down and shit on DraftKings and FanDuel is how she got scammed. That's what it is. We not watching this dumbass shit, bro. I'm sorry. She done pissed me off with this damn story, bro.
You want to know how I know I made it in life? My nephew hit me up last week and he goes, hey, my mom's not getting me what I want for Christmas. I go, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And he goes, well, I want a PC and she just told me to save for it. I go, okay, so how much money is it? He goes, $2,000.
Did you get it?
I'm flattered. I'm flattered that you're reaching out to me for a $2,000 PC. I'm crying. Why, yes, I am the rich aunt that can give you the $2,000 for... I can't give him that. I was dying of laughter when I read the text message. I love my nephew, but I've spoiled him rotten. Like, occasionally...
Is this my cousin girlfriend?
That.
Shit, I'm not sure. It might be her. I never met her.
Him and his mom would fly Spirit Airlines. After I started flying with him, he refused to fly Spirit. He was like, cheapest I'll do is American. He was like 8. I started buying him Jordans. That's all he wants. Jordans only. When I went to visit them I think it was in August I think it was in August. He literally on Broden store, and he goes, I want this for my birthday. I go, okay.
Man, the nigga can't tell me this is not my cousin girl, dog. What?
But you know what? I'm flattered because that is how I know I'm doing good in life. My nephew is like, yep, Kim, she's the rich aunt. She'll give me what I want.
Man, hold up, man. I wonder if he probably not gonna answer. Dude not. Go probably at work, bro. No, he at work probably saving lives. He at work saving lives and shit. This gotta be, hey, bro. Say, bro, I'm just randomly scrolling on TikTok, man. Is this little cuz old lady, bro? No, I swear to God, this gotta be her. Or she got a twin. Straight up, man.
I want. It's 2025. Let's be so for real. But I'm happy that he thinks, you know what? I want a $2,000 PC. I'm going to hit my aunt up. I love that. Oh, he ended up telling me that because he's saving money for it. I was like, how much money do you have saved up for it? Because I'm thinking, okay, you know, maybe the reason she said this, my sister said this, is because she knows that he has a little bit of money saved up to where maybe if she gives him a little bit of money, I give him a little bit of money, his grandma gives him a little bit of money, he'll be able to buy it. So I go, how much money do you have? He goes, $115.
Really?
I wanted to respond and be like, same, bro. Same.
Dude need like $1,885 to get what he need. Bless his heart, bro. Kids really be thinking we made of money, dog. You know, my daughter told me some shit one time where I really was like, yeah, she really think I made of money. She was like, well, I mean, you can get it. I mean, look, you... Okay.
Hey, Unique.
What?
Unique. I fucked with you, but that little thing you just did, that showed me a lot about your character.
What I did? You too, Phil.
I ain't really with all that, but...
What I did? Bro,
you know what you did? Shit out her mouth.
Oh, when she said that you asked me to buy you some shoes?
You're a crumb for that, yeah.
Yeah, let's switch. Why you mad?
Bruh, why you mad? Cause you told everybody I need you to buy me some shoes. What you mean why I'm mad? Man, you up, man, come on, bro. They be knowing what they doing, dog.
Cause you did ask me to buy you some shoes.
I did.
And I would never buy you, asked me, but you asked me to buy you some shoes for a fucking event. I would never do that. And that's why our connection is not the way it was. I'm not gonna date no nigga who asking me to buy him some fucking shoes, my nigga. Never.
Say, bro, listen, dog. I was having a conversation with a dude the other day about like women being feminine and stuff. He was like, bro, they ain't got no feminine women. And then I thought about it, trying to think of feminine women. Bro, you gotta go fictional character to think of a feminine woman these days, dog. I was like, Claire Huxtable, nigga, she ain't real. Damn, you got a point. Because in real life, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. This is the norm. Boy, you don't come across too many women who don't talk like that.
Wow, what's jam? Today, I'm gonna tell a story about while I was downtown, you hear me? So look, you know, I'm riding down Canal, you know, I'm walking down Canal. You know, they got the music. Let's go, CJ. My girl. He got a long dick. But you know, as I'm walking down here, I see a little, yeah. I see a little, yeah, you hear me? Little juvie, you hear me? Yeah. What's his name? Sailor Mama, Sailor Red in the black, you hear me? But she don't want to turn around. She don't want to look her, you hear me? So I had,
man, she don't want to turn around, you heard me? Long boot ass anyway. Nigga just hollering because nigga was bored. Nigga don't want you like that. I swear, that's how niggas from New Orleans talk. Girl, don't nobody want your school bus body ass. No way, you heard me? I was josing anyway. That's how young men from the city talk. It's crazy.
with the baby, I take you on a vacation down the Metairie. You hear me? I take you on a vacation.
Nigga, take you to Kendall.
Now she turn around. She give me a little look. I said, "Wow, what's jam, la mama, celebrate?" She said, "Boy, I got a boyfriend. Man, I don't get no fuck, you hear me?" I said, "Baby, I got that long meat. Your little boyfriend got that little Peter whack, you hear me?" That's when her boyfriend come out the cut. He like, "I'm from that wreck, you hear me? Man, who you talking to, man? So this when I tell him, little duck ass little boy, I'm from that 7, you hear me? I'm top shot out that 7, you hear me? He say, "Man, I slang that iron too, dick. All right, sorry. If you want part 2, let me know. But I'm done. I need a hobby.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of impressed the way he was able to do the New Orleans versus the Baton Rouge, you know. Oh, Ern Shirt, what's down? Man, come here, man. Let a nigga talk to you right quick, man. You looking cute, you heard me? Looking like a little tangerine, you dig? What's down with you, though? What's up? You cool? And you with your people over there? That's your people right there? Yeah, man, I'm over here with my little partner, too, man. Tell him, man, we got a B&B, man. What's up? Pull up. Oh, you ain't trying to fuck with that? Girl, anybody want your Sonny the light bottle built ass nowhere. That's how niggas be tripping out here. Hey, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys on the next one, man. I'm about to go make some fresh orange juice.